Hello, my dear people. It's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, you know that for some time now, Apostle Suleiman has been facing a lot of alleged accusation on adultery, especially with one of the pastor's wife in his church. And we are yet to really see, to know if that is the truth or not, though he has come out to buff that very report that he has anything to do with his pastor's wife in the church. But this guy keep pressing and saying that it actually happened. Anyway, I will bring more of the details to you as to how far this case has gone. And now Apostle Suleiman is about to be suspended. But anyway, more of this detail will come to you. But please ensure you subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime we drop a new video. All right, guys, without wasting much of your time, let us get right into the details of this report. Wow, CAC to suspend Apostle Johnson Suleiman. Yes, a pastor, Mike Davids, who was formerly with Omega Fire Ministry, has written a letter to the Corporate Affairs Commission asking the CAC to suspend the General Overseer of the Church, Apostle Johnson Suleiman, and appoint an interim manager in line with Section 839 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020. David, who had accused Apostle Suleiman of sleeping with his wife in the presence of his young daughter, said the CAC should also probe the church finances, Apostle Suleiman's lifestyle, and allege the purchase of a private jet. The requests are contained in a letter sent to the Registrar General of the Commission, Garba Abubakar, which was received by the CAC on February 12, 2020. The letter is titled Petition for the Immediate Investigation and Removal of Apostle Johnson Suleiman, a trustee of Incorporated Trustee of Omega Fire Ministry, IT/NO21739, and for closure of the church and or appointment of interim managers to manage the affairs of the church pursuant to Section 839 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020. In the petition, David said he lawfully married Pastor Faith Davids, now Edeko, under the Marriage Act on December 6, 2008, and it has not been dissolved by any court in Nigeria or elsewhere. Adding that the marriage has been blessed with 3 children. It read in part, I have had cause to believe that Apostle Johnson Suleiman had continued to use his position as trustee and general overseer of OFM to commence an amorous relationship with my wife, which has led to several acts of enticement of my wife and an adulterous relationship between the two of them. Beyond having sexual relations with my wife, that in clear misappropriation of the trustee's fund in church money, Apostle Johnson Suleiman opened a supermarket for my wife at Lugbe. He has bought a car for my wife, and he has rented a residential apartment for my wife and children without my approval, knowledge, and consent. Worse still, Apostle Suleiman Johnson has also unlawfully restrained me from gaining access to the house to see my wife and my children. All these actions amount to clear violations of statute and the Constitution and objectives of the church with respect to how church money ought to be appropriated and applied. He said Apostle Suleiman, without his knowledge, assigned a branch of the church to his wife as head pastor in Utaku, Abuja branch. Wow, this is really getting more and more interesting. Yes, because this case has been on ground. I remember the last time Apostle Johnson Suleiman spoke, he placed a heavy curse on this young man, saying that if indeed the guy feels he's doing that to his wife, then he said he said a lot of things that I don't want to use here right now. But indeed, I just hope that all of these allegations are not true against him, because this man really said a lot of things for him to have actually written to the Corporate Affairs Commission. You should know this guy is really, really, really bent on ensuring that the church is taking over from Apostle Johnson Suleiman, because he's asking that he should be removed and also replaced with another manager who can manage the church in pursuant to Section 839 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act. And he also said that there is a misappropriation of church funds by him. But like it is, he is the general overseer of his church, of the church, but he cannot really be owed too much on how the funds are being spent in the church, because of course he has very clear things to say about that. But there's something shocking that he made mention of while this man was talking. That is Mr. David. He made an alleged stuffs here, and he said that though his marriage with his wife has not been dissolved. So that means himself and the wife has been separated a long time ago. So perhaps it is just an opportunity for him to drag the man of God and as well know some things about him, because for him to have made all these clear things saying that they are having sexual relation, and also that in clear misappropriation of the trustees fund and church money. But he said one thing, that that pastor has been sleeping with his wife in the presence of his daughter, which is also very wrong. How does he know that indeed that is what is happening? And he also said another thing, that the pastor also opened a branch for his wife in Abuja, right there in Otaku. That the wife is a pastor of one of the branches of his church. And he said, worse still, that Apostle Suleiman also unlawfully restrained him from gaining access to the house where the wife has his children, and also that his wife also has a supermarket that is open at Lugbe Market by the same pastor. That all of this, he does not want any of this to continue, that the court should actually fight for him, and also that CAC should take the certificate that was given to him in the church. Well, you should, as it is, obviously, this is a bitter man, but not enough reason for anybody to get into an adulterous relationship as it is. Though it's an allegation, but perhaps, like they say, there's no smoke without fire, and there's no thing that would be that you can be accused of, that there's no iota of truth in it. Though we cannot say, but let God be the judge at the end of it all. So my people, tell us what you think, and also drop your comments, and also give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.